They stole it. So you think your RV is safe? Why is it that RVs still get stolen with a lock on the hitch?
A well-equipped thief will find a way.
Noticed it first thing in the morning and couldn't find it. It was stolen.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life. In 2020, Ford full-size trucks were the most stolen vehicles. Not my Ford truck. This is our tow vehicle. And if you think you're safe because you have a Chevy, well, actually the Chevy full-size trucks were the second most stolen in 2020.
You have a personal story about this.
Yes, just a few months ago, my daughter had worked very hard to purchase this vehicle, and just within a couple weeks, it disappeared. She woke up one morning, went outside, and it had disappeared. She couldn't find it. Then she called the police, and the police said that they only usually recover about 50% of vehicles stolen, and a good percentage of those are damaged. So things weren't looking too good, and she was just heartbroken.
And the police did find the vehicle, and we'll share more of Lauren's story in a little bit.
One car is stolen every 36 seconds in the USA.
That's crazy. Compared to 2019, just in the first half of 2022, all vehicle thefts are up 25%.
This is out of control.
Well, actually, we found a solution for this that we're going to share with you later on in the video.
So you think your RV is safe? Well, I do see in these RV groups that people get their RV stolen. I can't believe it.
I just did a search on one of the biggest RV living full-time Facebook groups.
They are big.
And it's post after post of my RV was stolen. Have you seen this RV? Story of a couple having their Class B van stolen out of a parking lot in a hotel a couple days after they got it. I mean, it's crazy out there.
Yeah. Well, why is it that RVs still get stolen with a lock on the hitch? I don't understand. Is that just a layer of security, or does it deter a thief?
Right. That's what we've talked about in other videos, that I think of security as different layers. You keep adding things, and an RV lock is a relatively cheap thing to make it just a little bit harder to steal.
So only a little bit?
Well, if you have a grinder, you can cut that right off.
Oh, yeah.
A well-equipped thief will find a way.
Okay.
Not just vehicles and RVs, but let's talk about bikes, or specifically e-bikes.
We see it all the time in the e-bike groups, that they're, it's a hot item.
And other RVers out there as well have had multiple e-bikes stolen.
Yes.
And we love our e-bikes. It's one of the best RV gadgets there is.
Well, yeah, I agree. Even though they aren't RV specific, they're perfect for the lifestyle. And I mean, personally, I feel like it's really enhanced my life. It really gets you more active and out there, and they're fun. Not that I'm sitting here trying to sell e-bikes, but yeah, they are a coveted item, and so they are high on the list for something to be stolen.
And I mean, another statistic to compare, they said about 2 million bikes between e-bikes, bikes, all kinds of bikes are stolen every year, compared to about 1 million vehicles.
Wow.
So it's about, for every one vehicle stolen, 2 e-bikes or bikes are stolen.
Oh, gosh, I don't want to feel like this is all doom and gloom, but it is smart to look at the statistics and be smart about it and find solutions, which we did.
We actually do have a solution we're going to share more about here later on in the video, but it also makes a great gift, and we are around the holidays now.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
And maybe give the gift of peace of mind.
Yeah, peace.
and
That's a big one.
and personal safety as well.
I think we're all looking for peace.
So, Cheri, what is that?
This was the initial solution to the problem until we found a better solution. So this is actually an Apple AirTag. Hangs on my keychain. So after this happened, we all decided to get Apple AirTags to have that feeling of safety.
Well, and actually we discovered Apple AirTags are not the way to go to protect these devices. Maybe to help you find your keys, possibly. But actually Apple AirTags rely on other Apple devices, iPhones and things like that to find your device. And they only work within 30 feet. Imagine if you're out boondocking and your e-bike gets stolen. Well, chances are it's not going to be next to an iPhone.
Yeah.
And you're not going to know where it is.
Right. Well, even if she had had one of these in her vehicle and she tried to track it, if the thief that stole it didn't have an iPhone, it wouldn't have worked until that tag was within 30 feet.
Right.
Right? Of an iPhone.
And other people have said that the AirTags are not super accurate at all. So there's really no comparison of one of these with something that tracks via GPS, the global positioning satellites, in real time.
So you hooking me up with one of those other things?
Yes, actually we are.
Good, because that made me feel better. Because I really did feel a lot of safety with this. But now, what we're learning about it, I will feel better.
I found many articles online doing the research for this that, definitely do not use an Apple AirTag to try to protect a vehicle. Well, we recently discovered a solution to all of these issues with theft, and that is the WearSafe GPS devices. So WearSafe GPS has a solution for all of these potential thefts. At the top of the line, if you were only to pick one of them, it would be the X-Tracker Solar. This thing can be used for so many different things. It is waterproof. It has a built-in solar charger right here. You can also do a trickle charge, but it has a 4-year battery life. So literally, you could take this and, stick it anywhere in your RV, hide it, and it's going to be good for years. And a thief would have no idea that you've got that. You could stick this in a regular vehicle if you didn't want to do the OBD tracker, which we're going to talk about next. And it has this magnetic bracket that attaches with 4 powerful magnets, and so you can put this anywhere. If you want to put it up underneath the undercarriage of your RV.
That's not going anywhere. It's actually hard to pull off.
Or wherever you want, stick it in a drawer. And it's solar powered. We've heard of people actually sticking this on the roof of their RV. How cool is that? And storage. Perfect for if you're putting your RV in storage for maybe the winter months or something, long-term battery life, and you don't have to worry about recharging it.
Think your RV is safe in this storage lot? Well, think again, the RV park storage, they don't take any responsibility for anything being stolen out of here. What you can do is take a tracker, put it on your RV like the solar one right here where it can keep getting charged, and put a geo fence around it, and you can set it so if your RV leaves the storage lot, you get an alert and you can immediately send the police to that location.
And actually, I need to add, because this is waterproof, people are actually protecting their boats and jet skis with this as well. So this is the X-Tracker Solar, so many great uses. And this is the OBD Tracker right here. This is for most vehicles, cars, trucks, Class B and C campers or RVs right here, because it just goes into that port Like we'll stick this one in the Jeep with that special hidden cable. A thief won't have any idea it's plugged in. Well, let's go ahead and get the Jeep set up. This is the OBD tracker right here. Not very big. It takes like 1 second to install. Of course, if you want to be more stealth, there's some extra cable that you can get to actually kind of hide it. Vehicles have this little port right here, and this is designed to plug right in there. And this optional wiring kit right here can be used so you can hide it away so it's not as easily accessible by potential thieves. So we've got the port right here. I'm thinking if you just have it plugged in like this, a thief is gonna know to check this immediately. So the beauty of this secret cable here, which you can get as well with the unit, that this pops off like that, and we're gonna put this other one through there so the port will actually look empty. So a thief will look at it and it'll be like, oh, well, there's no device there, yet we will have the device plugged into this end right here, and I'll zip tie this up here and everything will look normal and a potential thief will have no idea about it. So I'm not 100% sure if that port will still work or if it's just a fake port. So somebody can let us know in the comments. But for the purposes of what we're doing, all we have to do now is hide all of this up inside here. And unless a thief was to really get up under here and look around, you're never gonna see that. There, we've got that pretty well up and out of the way. We've got that port. It looks normal. So a thief quickly checks that. So, oh, there's no device there. And yet this one is safely stowed up in here and operational. Pretty cool. And the cool thing with these, it will tell you when your vehicle has been turned off, turned on, if somebody goes over the speed limit. So this is great if you are maybe renting your RV through Outdoorsy, for example. You could install one of these. That way you have an idea if whoever rented your RV, like how are they driving it? Are they speeding? You know, where did they go? So this is great for most vehicles and is just powered by the vehicle. So once you install it, you can forget about it. It will just always work. That's the OBD Tracker for most vehicles. And the smallest tracking device they have is the Mini-Max Tracker. Look at how small this is. This has so many uses. Another tracker, if you had to pick just one, this one right here, let me just read all the different things you can use this for. E-bikes, regular bikes, motorcycles, portable generators. A lot of RVers have generators. They're worried about somebody cutting the chain and walking off with their $1,000 generator. Stick one of these inside and you'll know where it is. ATVs, scooters, backpacks, luggage, coats. And again, we've mentioned like for children at school, you can stick this in their backpack or their coat, always know where they are, or at the campground. This has a couple different cases for all of these uses, plus it has an 18-day battery life. And you're thinking, well, what if I forget to recharge this? Actually, on your app, on your phone, it will actually give you a warning for all of these different trackers that the battery life is low and to recharge. How cool is that? So how do we use this in all these different devices? So here we've got the carrying case right here. We'll slip the tracker in there, close it up, and then we're going to stick it in this backpack. So now when Cheri and I go for a hike, we can share with our friends where exactly we are. Those of you that hike know that there's sometimes a book to sign in and a date. So like if you're missing, you know, where are you? But you might be out there for days before a search party comes for you. But if you share with your friends, hey, and you can share with multiple people, you can say, hey, I'm going on this hike. You'll be able to see exactly where I'm at. I expect to be back before 5 p.m. If you don't see that I'm back by 5 p.m., please send someone to rescue me. So that's what's super cool about the Mini-Max right here is you can stash it, again, in a backpack, luggage, anything that you want to track. They also have a waterproof case with magnets on it if you want to, again, put it on a smaller vehicle like an e-bike, and it just pops right on there. And this cap screws on, and then this is waterproof, and we can stick it on an e-bike. All right, let's protect our brand new electric XP 3.0 bikes. We just got these, and again, like we've mentioned, e-bikes are such a hot ticket item for theft. So we've got our Mini-Max tracker all protected in the case right here. So where do we put this? Well, it's up to you. I'd like to put it somewhere where it's going to look like it's a part of the bike, and like maybe like right there, that kind of looks like that doesn't belong there. Or maybe right here, for example. I don't like that idea, although you could do that. Cheri and I have been figuring this out, and there's a spot right back here actually where we can carefully get it in here, and it looks like it belongs there. Like there's actually, we've got the rear light, and then this fits right here. It's not in the way of any of the mechanics. So because this could shake loose and fall off, we're gonna go ahead and zip tie it into place so we don't lose it.
Some people might say, I have GPS navigation for my vehicle. Well, this is a completely separate thing. GPS navigation and GPS tracker are completely different. Your navigation system won't track your vehicle if you are away from it. So you're not going to be able to find your vehicle. And even with my 2019 Ford F450, I'm told that because it's a standard edition that the Ford Pass system actually won't track it as well. Maybe some higher end models do, but again, most vehicles do not have GPS tracking in them.
This isn't just about protecting your stuff. This is also about personal security and feeling safe.
Right. Imagine if you are boondocking out on a remote campsite.
Yes.
And you want to be able to let people know where you are. The cool thing about the Wear Safe GPS devices is you can share with whoever you want to your location.
Every time we were boondocking, we would tell a family member, give them our GPS location, because that made us feel better. But this is a lot easier way to do this.
Right. Well, if you forget to tell them that, they have access, if you give them access to your app, to be able to pinpoint you at all times.
Which is a great idea when boondocking, because you are out there in the middle of nowhere, which there's huge benefits to that because you've got your privacy and peace and nature. But on the other hand, you're out there in the middle of nowhere.
Right, and yeah, we love boondocking. So
We do.
This is like a boondocker's must-have. But back to family safety, one of the things, you know, people with young children are doing is to put these inside of their kids' backpack.
That's a great idea. Yeah. I wish they had stuff like that back when, you know, the kids were little.
Right, and like let's say you're gonna have your mom pick up your daughter or your son from school, and they're not sure exactly where to meet them. Hey, we'll just look on the app and, oh, that's where they are. Besides the safety part of it, it might be more convenient to know where they are, or in the campground.
Yes.
You could attach it to their jeans or maybe their coat or something like that.
Yeah, you could actually put it in, not only in your kid's backpack, but you could put it in their lunchbox and find out who that bully is that's stealing their lunch.
Oh, yeah. There you go. How surprised will that bully be when he gets tracked down from that?
I know. Wish it had a little zapper on it, and when the bully picks it up and he gets zapped. Negative reinforcement.
That sounds like one of those science fiction movies where somebody touches your car, like James Bond.
Yeah.
They touch your car and they get zapped and they get knocked out. I guess we're not quite there yet.
It's perfect technology. We're almost there. Another idea for using these is to put them in your luggage when you travel. You had an incident with luggage with a lot of expensive equipment stolen.
Right. I did have that issue where we had a vehicle broke into and all my clothes were taken, a bunch of equipment was taken, like 3 laptops. And if one of these had been inside the suitcase, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Guess what, guys? You may be able to get this for next to nothing.
Right. Actually, some insurances, some RV insurances actually will give up to a 10% discount if you have one of these installed on your RV. That's pretty cool.
That is a significant savings over time.
Yeah, we're going to have to check into that.
Yeah.
Well, so what happened to Lauren's car?
Well, the police did recover it after 3 or 4 days, and it had been damaged. They had gone on a joyride and they were using some drugs and wrecked it, and so it was she did not want to keep this car.
Didn't it really smell like smoke too?
Yeah, it reeked. So I mean it was damaged, and so it was a loss for her.
And she traded it in, right?
Yeah, she ended up trading it in and getting another vehicle.
At a significant loss, trading a damaged car like that. So,
it was unfortunate because she had paid off that vehicle when she got it. So, now that she's had to trade in her vehicle and get another one, which has been kind of a setback, now she has a fear of it happening again. It feels like such a rare thing that happens, but when it happens to you...
She kind of felt violated, right?
She did. Yeah, she did.
Somebody going through her stuff in her car.
Yeah. So what we've decided to do is give her this, since the holidays are coming up, this is going to be a gift for her to give her some of that peace of mind and safety. We're going to get her set up with this program.
Right. What a great gift, not even during just the holidays, but
anytime.
To give the gift of peace of mind to protect something like an RV or an e-bike or a vehicle.
Yeah.
These GPS trackers make a great gift for yourself or anybody that has a hot item like we've mentioned to protect it, or if you are giving a gift like a new electric e-bike for the holidays or any other expensive gift, consider including a matching GPS tracker so they keep it safe from theft. Actually, right now during the holidays, there's one of the best sales going on, a Black Friday sale. So check our link down in the pinned comment or the description so you get the very best price. But don't wait too long. These sales do not last. Now for our very next video, make sure you click right over here. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up.